Okay, so here's something different. I'm uh, I come from a very technical background, and obviously I've been extremely interested in um, the rise of generative AI, specifically ChatGPT. And I thought I'd just giving you an insight into how I personally use generative AI. The main reason I use it is that I have health conditions which do give me cognitive difficulties, and I really appreciate like the editorial support that this technology provides for me. One thing I'll say off the bat, I don't believe that it generates good quality content off it by itself. You know, this is just a fallacy. It's just not true. It's bullshit. On the day in, day out, you cannot churn out high quality content at any level for any length of time. And anybody tells you differently is a scam artist. So here we go. So I've got here the text that I've written for my social media post, and this post is looking at where I'm at with mindset. It's a little bit yeah, just kind of acknowledging that I'm pivoting. I've been through a period of exploring kind of ancient sacred Eastern philosophies, and yeah, it didn't really work for me. So I'm pivoting back to a more familiar territory of kind of conventional Western mindset approach. Probably the most popular kind of teacher of the stuff that I'm talking about is Tony Robbins, although I will say that I'm not particularly a Tony Robbins guy. Um, so back to the point of the article, which is to the post. So I've got my written text, and I just post at the top. I have a standard thing that I always say. And so you'll see people will write like these really lengthy prompts, really elaborate prompts like, hey, I'm a world class expert on artificial intelligence and blah, blah, blah. It's all bollocks. Don't do any of that crap. You just need a really simple instruction to ChatGPT. So my instruction simply says, review this social media post, which is exploring my recent journey with mindset. List all errors and suggest improvements, but do not rewrite. So that last part, do not rewrite, is in there because otherwise it will just rewrite my post. And I don't want it to because it will be shit and it will waste my time. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that into my chat. So I do have a ChatGPT Plus subscription. So we're using ChatGPT 4 here. That's quite important. ChatGPT 4 is significantly better than most of the other generative AI out there. I've not done a huge amount with Claude 3, and I haven't done a huge amount with Google Gemini, which are really the competitors to GPT-4. Right, let's see what we come up with then. So here we go. Social media post, reflective look at personal journey, blah, blah, blah. Review that highlights errors and suggests improvements without rewriting the content. So here's an example of one of my cognitive failures. I could read this post all night and I will not see that following is misspelled. So brilliant. It's actually corrected that to following. So then we get into some kind of editorial points, which again, you know, I do tend to just put verbal diarrhea onto a page, and I really value the insight that ChatGPT always gives me and helps me hone the article and make it better, make it more professional. So what I would then do, I mean, there's a lot here. I'm not going to create a long, boring post where I go through everything that it's suggesting while you watch. But it's just to give you an idea, really, of a different way of using ChatGPT, because not many people take this kind of approach. And the idea here is that I will work through every single thing that it's listed out, and then I'll come back So bear with me and I'll come back. Okay, so we're back. So I've kind of gone through, I haven't actioned everything, but here we've got the revised text, and I have a new prompt for ChatGPT. Simply says, review these edits, list the errors, suggest improvements, do not rewrite. It's pretty standard prompt that I use. And then, yeah, I paste it into the chat, and let's see what GPT makes of it. Oh, that's good. So yeah, offering nuanced critiques along the way. So yeah, so you can start getting these really helpful kind of pointers. The reason why it's so good at this is the basis of GPT is a very statistical process, lots of linear algebra. I think of it as like a multi-dimensional map where related stuff is kind of clusters together. And what it's doing here is comparing the statistical encoding of my proposed post with a vast amount of written text, and it can kind of detect from that mine is a little bit off. And so that's where these really useful insights are coming from. So that is a real strong point of GPT. It is epically useless at a lot of stuff, especially around facts. It's not a fact engine, it's not a search engine. That's bullshit. Don't ever believe anything that it tells you. Always validate it. So yeah, so I really like this. I'm going to probably call it a day here because I don't want the video to be too long. I hope it's been interesting for you because not many people use GPT in the way that